So, as Canadians, we often look at authoritarian governments around the world and think, how could that happen? We see laws being used to silence dissent, to financially cripple critics, to remove them from public life, and we collectively recognize that as wrong. But here's an uncomfortable question. Do those measures usually happen with zero public support? Or is it often the case that many citizens, even the majority, believe that those actions are justified because they agree with the government's position? And that's the part that we rarely talk about. It's easy to oppose state power when it's being used against ideas that we support. It's much harder to question it when it's being used against ideas we dislike. But if history shows us anything, it's that power doesn't stay in one set of hands forever. So the real question isn't, do I agree with this person? It's, am I comfortable with the precedent that's being set? Because the same mechanisms that we defend today could be used in different ways tomorrow. So when it comes to cases like this, what's the solution? In my view, the solution is that we shouldn't have laws policing speech based off of subjective definitions of hate. Not because cruelty is good, not because discrimination is acceptable, but because once the state is empowered to define and punish speech based on a moral category that has no fixed objective boundary, that power will expand. Hate is not a measurable legal standard. It's not like fraud or physical assault. It's a moral judgment. Moral judgments shift with the culture and with politics, and with whoever is in power. When you give institutions the authority to decide which opinions cross a line, especially in political or cultural debates, you create a mechanism that can be used against anyone. Today, it might be someone you disagree with, but tomorrow, it could be you. I would much rather live in a society where offensive ideas are countered with better arguments, not fines. Where bad ideas are exposed, not criminalized. Because the power to punish speech doesn't disappear when your side loses control. It just changes hands. And that's not a risk that I'm willing to ignore.